Okay, let's just jump right in. We're unpacking a message today that honestly feels like a gut check for anyone, really, no matter what you're pursuing.
It really is.
This is Two Hosts, One Message, and we're focusing on a sermon from Pastor J-Anthony Dargan titled, Walking Worthy of the Calling, When Calling Demands Character.
And it's such a critical focus. Pastor J-Anthony makes it so clear that people, we tend to fixate on the calling itself, the destination. But he argues the real work, the proof, is in the walk.
Exactly. So the mission for us today is to really get to the core of his argument, that character. And he defines it by motive, by care, by consistency. It isn't just a nice to have.
No, it's the non-negotiable proof that you're actually ready for where you say you're going.
I found the way he started so interesting. He begins with praise, acknowledging how the church in Thessalonica was celebrated for their work of faith, labor of love, and steadfast hope.
Right, he sets them up. But then he brings in this sobering reality.
He does. He says, affirmation without formation leaves people unprepared. So you can be celebrated for who you wear, but that doesn't mean you have the depth for who you need to become.
And that's the pivot. The whole conversation shifts from, who are you to how do you live? And the central truth he hits on is that character. It isn't a performance you can just turn on and off.
No.
It's more like an atmosphere. It's going to surface. You can have the title, you can know the script, but your real character is what's revealed when the crowd is gone.
That is the biggest insight right there. When the world questions what you stand for, your conduct, your character becomes the only evidence that matters. Pastor J-Anthony pointed out that Paul, in this chapter of Thessalonians, he doesn't defend his success or his metrics.
No, he defends his conduct.
Yeah.
His character is the argument.
And it all leads to the sermon's thesis, which he pulls from verse 12.
Yeah, where Paul is encouraging, comforting, and urging you to live lives worthy of God,
who calls you into his kingdom and glory. And that's the dynamic right there. Being called is the gift, but walking worthy, that's the demanding part. That's the responsibility.
And this isn't some new idea he's introducing.
Not at all. He gave this context, mentioning he preached this on January 11th, 2026, and he connected it all the way back to ministry goals from 1924.
102 years. So he's saying this demand for integrity, for character, it's timeless. It's foundational.
Okay, so let's unpack what that character looks like. He gave 5 vital truths that really build on his main idea. Calling announces destination, but character determines direction.
I love that line.
Me too. So the journey has to start internally, right, with the why. The first big truth is all about what God sees.
Yes. Truth #1. God examines the motive, not the performance.
And this just immediately pushes back against how we measure success today. It's always about the external, the numbers, the followers, the applause.
Totally. Pastor J-Anthony highlights that tension right from the text. Paul says, we are not trying to please people but God, who tests our hearts. The focus is internal from the get-go.
It is. Paul doesn't seem worried about how his ministry looks. He's obsessed with the integrity of his heart. And you can apply that anywhere, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You could be a CEO, a team lead, anything. You can hit all your targets, but if the motivation is just ego or, manipulation, the whole thing is hollow.
It's built on sand. Dargan makes this incredible point that God doesn't count crowds. He weighs hearts. All that activity doesn't impress him if the motive is off.
So the question for you listening becomes, would I still be doing this if my name wasn't attached, if no one noticed?
Oof, that's a tough one.
And the pastor puts a razor-sharp edge on it. He says, you can serve in church and still serve yourself. You can do the right thing for the absolute wrong reason.
Which means integrity isn't about managing your image. It's about inner alignment. And if the inside and the outside don't match, that's a ticking time bomb.
For sure. He warned that who you are when nobody is watching will eventually show up when everybody is watching.
It always does. When the pressure hits, that secret character you've been forming is what takes over.
And that internal why just naturally flows into the external how, which is the second truth he gets into.
Calling shapes how we treat people.
This is where the rubber meets the road. He connects the spiritual calling to, just basic relational decency.
Exactly. Your calling can't be genuine if it makes you entitled or dismissive of the very people you're supposed to be serving.
The analogies he pulled from Paul's writing were just so compelling. Paul doesn't use titles of power, he uses images of care. First, he's like a nursing mother, tender, nurturing, completely self-giving, and then he pivots to a father, encouraging, comforting, and urging.
It's that duality, isn't it? It's grace and truth. The mother is that unconditional care, and the father is that long-term direction, that accountability.
But both roles are about service, not control.
That's the takeaway. We don't use people to build our platform or fulfill our purpose. We serve people as the proof of it.
It's the proof in the pudding, right? If your title lets you be arrogant or harsh, then your character just chans. It hasn't caught up to your calling. The proof is genuine care.
And that care isn't built in big, heroic moments. It's built in the day-to-day. Which brings us right to the third vital truth.
Calling is lived in the small, daily choices.
This is all about consistency over hype.
Yeah, we think of a calling as this one big moment, this revelation. But Pastor J-Anthony says it's revealed in patterns. Paul talks about their toil and hardship. We work night and day.
It wasn't glamorous. It was just the boring, sometimes exhausting work of staying faithful.
And that's where character's really made. I mean, it's easy to be a good person for an hour on a Sunday morning.
Right. It's a lot harder when you're tired, you're stressed, you're at the doctor's office. He even shared that personal example about trying to live this out in ordinary places.
The barbershop, the marketplace, he wasn't trying to preach at people. He was just trying to live with integrity through his patience, his kindness.
And that's the application. When you know your purpose, it starts to show up in those small moments, but only if you're faithful.
He called it the consistency measure. Paul said they were holy, righteous, and blameless among the believers.
And Pastor J-Anthony was quick to clarify, that doesn't mean perfect.
No, not at all. It means relentlessly consistent. It means even when you're having a bad day, your basic moral pattern holds up. You don't have to be perfect, but people should know what to expect from your character.
And if you zoom out, that pattern of small choices, it builds something much larger.
It builds a legacy, which is the fourth truth. Calling is meant to leave a legacy.
This just completely redefines success. Paul wasn't chasing a bigger platform or more money. His reward, his crown, was the people he'd invested in.
That quote from verses 19 and 20 is so powerful. For what is our hope, our joy, or the crown? Is it not you? Indeed, you are our glory and joy.
It's incredible. Legacy isn't what we collect, it's who we invest in.
And this is where Dargan gets really practical. He boils it down to one question that just cuts right through everything. Who is better because we walked worthy?
And then he connects that directly to time management, which, I mean, that's universal. He says, if you want to know what you're really invested in, just look at your calendar.
Look at where your time goes. We can all say we value faith, family, our purpose, but our schedule is the objective proof. Our time is the tangible evidence of our character's investment strategy.
That's a serious moment of reckoning. If your values in your timesheet don't line up, your character needs a recalibration. Because legacy requires that our walk actually impacts other people for the better.
Which brings us to the final big picture truth that ties it all together.
Calling must be lived on the right road.
I loved the illustration he used here. It was this cartoon of a car hanging over a cliff.
Yeah, and the husband is just so embarrassed, and he turns to his wife and says, "Honey, there's got to be a lesson here somewhere."
Right. And the lesson is that you don't end up dangling over a cliff because of one huge wrong turn.
No, it's 100 small ones, 100 little convenient, justified compromises that slowly lead you to the edge.
That was his warning. The wrong turns never feel dangerous at first. They feel convenient, maybe even necessary. But your calling isn't just about the destination. It's about the direction you're consistently facing.
And that's the final synthesis, really. It's not about perfection. It's about direction. Every small choice, every moment of integrity, it's a course correction. It keeps you on the road, even if you stumble. The destination might be secure, but the walk, daily character, it still matters a lot.
So to bring it all home for you, the listener, we've unpacked these 5 truths from Pastor J-Anthony's sermon. It starts with motive over performance.
Then it moves to how a true calling demands care for people.
It's proven through small, daily, consistent choices.
It's meant to build a legacy in people, not in possessions or performance.
And ultimately, your character determines the road you take to get there.
It's all about alignment. The calling is the destination on the GPS, but your character is the compass telling you which way you're actually pointed. And the pastor's final question is for every single one of us.
Yeah. Are we walking worthy of the calling we claim? Not in our title, not in what we say,
but in how we actually live.
So that brings us to our final thought. If character is really what surfaces when the lights are off and the applause is gone, then the truest test of your inner alignment probably isn't some huge dramatic crisis.
No. The deepest test comes when choosing integrity costs you something.
Yeah.
Something small, something personal, maybe inconvenient. It could be a little bit of your time, a small loss of comfort, or passing up a chance for recognition.
Right. That specific moment, when walking worthy demands a mundane, unglamorous sacrifice, that's the moment that reveals the road you're really on.
When God calls you, He's not just inviting you to a destination. He's demanding a deeper devotion. This week's Two Hosts, One Message reflects on Pastor J-Anthony Dargan's sermon, Walking Worthy of the Calling, subtitled, When Calling Demands Character, based on 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 1 through 12, 19, and 20. And part 2 of the Living Ready series. This message is a reminder that calling isn't proven on the platform. It's revealed in your character. It's how you walk, how you serve, how you live when nobody's clapping. God is forming a people who don't just talk purpose, they walk worthy of it. Catch the full sermon replay and worship with us live every Sunday on Facebook at Congregational Church of God NYC, YouTube at CCOGNYC, or come worship with us in person this Sunday at 10 a.m. There's something you can only get in the room. Real community, real worship, and a word that meets you right where you are. Congregational Church of God, 1889 Amsterdam Avenue, between West 153rd and 154th Streets, New York, New York. Need a midweek refuel? Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. for our Spiritual Development and Employment Series, Your Midweek Recharge. Email us at ccognyc@aol.com for Zoom access. Support the ministry by giving. You can use our email address with PayPal or Zelle, or you can use Cash App with our moniker, $CCOGNYC, or give with us by searching for Congregational Church of God, 1889 Amsterdam Avenue, New York, New York, 132. Please don't forget to share and to like. We want to reach 1,000 subscribers in the year of 2026. So stay ready, stay rooted, and keep walking worthy. Until next time, this is Two Hosts, One Message. Thanks for listening.
Worthy of every breath we can ever breathe. We live for you. Oh, we live for you.